Hello everybody, my name is Nairi and this channel is called Let's Face It, and this is all about my journey of living with trigeminal neuralgia and all the things that I've gone through. And so if that's interesting to you, please hit the subscribe button. Today we're going to talk about getting away for a break, a holiday, and the issues that you might face with that if you are a trigeminal neuralgia sufferer, or if indeed you are a chronic pain sufferer. It's a similar situation. So I've had trigeminal neuralgia for about 18 months. You'll see there's quite a few videos on the channel now, and if you follow them through, you'll see my story of how much I struggled in the beginning and the pain levels and kind of what it's been more like now. So as I am now, I'm not in remission, but I am doing a lot better, and so I could consider perhaps going on a break, which is something that I never would have considered in the beginning. In fact, I didn't think I was going to have a life at all. In fact, I thought I probably wasn't going to get off of the bed at all. So it's great that I've made that progress, but with that comes some difficult decisions about how much to do. So in the beginning, and for a long time, maybe for even a year, I didn't even want to go for a day trip with the family, because I'd always want to know that I was near home, that if I had a flare-up, that I could be around people that loved me and in a quiet sort of space where I wasn't going to be disturbed. So it's quite amazing in a way that we decided to go away on a holiday. So some of the things I might say to you is, perhaps if it's your first time away, don't go too far. I think knowing that I wasn't too far away and that it was just a few hours to get home if it went wrong was a real comfort to me, knowing that actually home was still within reach. Also, I think it's important before you go to plan how much you're going to do. So for me then, I did quite well for the first few days, and then in the middle of the holiday I had a little bit of a meltdown. I wasn't getting particularly too much of a flare-up, which is always on this side of the face. I wasn't getting a flare-up. I had a couple of evenings where the stabbing pain started, so it generally starts with my ear stabbing and then up to my temple. That'll be an indication that things are coming on. I didn't have too much of that, which again is amazing because we did quite a lot of swimming and quite a lot of general activity. But by the time I got to the middle of the week, I was struggling with the pace of it. And I'm sure those of you who struggle with trigeminal neuralgia will know, or you can let me know in the comments, that sometimes it's not just about the pain. So if you're not having regular flare-ups and you feel like your trigeminal neuralgia is quite well controlled, it doesn't still mean that you have the level of fitness and energy that you had before, because you're now more than likely on some sort of medication that will slow you down. So I'm only on one lot of carbamazepine a day, 200 milligrams, but still I find that I cannot keep up with the pace that I could keep up with before. So there was a bit of a meltdown right in the middle of the holiday where I was kind of saying to my husband, I'm doing very well, I'm keeping up with you guys, but in reality, actually, you know, it's getting a little bit much. I think we need to slow down a bit. And I think then we had a day where he took the boys off to the pool, and then I could kind of lay on the bed and just relax, which is what I needed to do. And so if you are a trigeminal sufferer then and you want to go away on a break, I think maybe the important thing is to pace yourself. So it's exciting that you're able to get away on a break, exciting that maybe some of your life is partly getting back to normal. But what you don't want to do is to upset yourself with trying to do too much. And so I kind of learned, and then the second half of the week was fine. You know, I didn't push myself quite so hard, and we did have a really nice time with our adopted sons on that break, on that holiday. So I'm not too scared to go away again. However, we are now going away for a very short mini break into a hotel where we're going to then see one of my other family members, one of my other sons, and I'm nervous, and I think it's okay to be nervous. It's okay to feel differently about how you might have felt before a travel and going away, because we've had such a knock, haven't we? We've had such a big life change in every way. And if you look back at my last video, it's about trigeminal neuralgia and weight, and how much I've massively gained weight, and what the problems are around that, and the sedentary lifestyle that we kind of have to more live. And so we've had so many knocks that it's okay to be anxious about even a day trip if you've not done that yet. So say you're someone who has regular flare-ups, maybe every day, and you're nervous about going out, it's okay. It's okay to feel like that. I used to feel really guilty about not wanting to do anything, but it's okay. Because I think on my journey now, in the early days, I was wishing for things to happen quicker and getting upset about it, upset about how I was letting my family down. But actually, now that things are more stable, I am able to do more. And if I didn't need to worry back then, I just needed to live. I just needed to live with it. I just needed to adjust my life and find things to do, and that was okay. Now that I'm able to do more, the real challenge is balancing that out with how much is too much and how much, you know, should I do. So there'll be another video, I'm sure, on almost like when you're starting to go back to normal, how to deal with that. So if you think a channel that talks about trigeminal neuralgia and living with it and the consequences of living with it is going to be interesting, please subscribe. If you've enjoyed the video, thumbs up, and I'll see you on my channel Let's Face It. Thank you.